Hi and welcome to Collage Creations. I've had a ball putting this one together, but then I really enjoy building courses. It's a creative process for me. One thing I've really enjoyed is revisiting a whole range of techniques that I've used over the decades, but they seem to fall by the wayside. It's been a delight to find new ways of working and to revisit old ways of working, and I hope you enjoy your journey with me. It's a 4-section course, which means you can just do one or do all 4. Each section has between 3 and 4 hours of video. Section 1 is very much about learning around all those things we need to know about collage. How to stick it, what to stick it with, what kind of papers to use, how to build on your bank of papers, other materials, how to make them not soluble so they're not going to wake up when you start to glue things down. Whilst this isn't a making collage papers course, I'm presuming a lot of you already have a pile of collage papers, I do go into how to create more paper using inks and acrylics, how to use other papers like a backer tissue, how to explore transparency. As well as using papers you've made, I'll explore ideas around using found papers. Having achieved all of that technical information, we can then move on to section 2. And we're working through building a sketchbook or 2. I'll be working in an A4 sketchbook like this, creating work like this, dealing with things like composition, colour, considering your edges, torn or cut. It all makes a difference to your collage. Everything I could think of that you need to think about when you're making successful collages. So it's a series of exercises that build up into a nice sketchbook that becomes a studio resource for you. As well as your A4 sketchbook, I recommend you get yourself a little tiny guy, and it's in this one, look how fat that is, it's in this one that I've used up all those little pieces that we have lying around on our desks after a session with collage, okay? And some of these become absolute gems. So a little book like that is a really satisfying thing to make. Section 3 and 4 take these ideas further into working on panels and canvases. I use a total of 32 panels or canvases. You don't have to do that many. I'm using different techniques, different approaches to building collages on panels or canvas, playing around with more textures, building lots of layers with cardboards and fabrics and anything you can find that gives a very three-dimensional effect before flooding it with colours. Section 4 takes these ideas further. We'll be working larger, working on canvas, cradle panels, and learning about how to finish and frame our collages, so that the pieces you make are presentable for your wall. I've enjoyed playing around with encaustic effects, using acrylic to create a wax sheen. As part of all my self-paced courses, there is a private forum, not a Facebook group, a private forum where you can chat and share with your fellow students. That's also an opportunity to ask me any questions or to show me what you're making. I'm in there regularly, so you're not on your own. The supply list is below. If you have any questions, just ask. I hope you sign up and I hope you enjoy the course.